The Arizona Cardinals. They were projected by most people to go to the Super Bowl this year. A lot of people liked them as a Super Bowl team. They didn't even make the playoffs. Arizona Cardinals went from one of the best upcoming teams in the NFL to a mediocre team. And partially that's a lot on Bruce Arians, I think. Now, he did get a good upgrade in Chandler Jones, who ended up having probably his best season in his NFL career in Arizona. But at the same time, though, there was a lot of times they didn't change up strategy. Now, what they could do is they could draft the quarterback so they could have an understudy under Carson Palmer. And I think Carson Palmer would be a good understudy. And most people who have understudies, I know Blake Bortles, he had Chad Henne. And he has some success in the NFL and all that. So Tom Brady had Drew Bledsoe, and Drew Bledsoe wasn't a great quarterback, but they still got some success there. So at least with Carson Palmer, if you could draft a quarterback there and at least kind of develop them, that could be something that could be really good. Yeah, but offensively, they were just a mess. Partially, a lot of that is on Palmer, and you basically would have to stack up that team and all of that. Now, I do look at them. They obviously have the personnel to do well, but they're going to definitely have to go after that depth. I know Jefferson's a free agent. I know that I think that they're going to be able to keep him. I'm not sure how many people would go after him. I think some will, but I think you could be able to keep him and all that. And also when it comes to Chandler Jones, I would definitely resign him. Now, I would probably try to get a dual threat when it comes to pass rusher, one side Chandler Jones, and then get another guy right there. I think that could be really good. And that's definitely something that I could look at the Arizona Cardinals. But mostly Bruce Arians, who was considered probably the second best coach of the league at one point, he's still rated pretty highly, but I just felt this year he really didn't change much of his game. And he had centerpiece players and all of that. Yes, he had some upgrades here and there, but strategically his strategies weren't as wonderful. He either killed opponents or he got killed by opponents. It really felt like there wasn't exactly a middle ground. There was only a few games in there where it was tight and it was close. Now, when I look at David Johnson, I do like David Johnson as a running back, but maybe you should get a second running back there. Not just to replace David Johnson, of course, or not someone to be his understudy, but someone that could kind of complement him a little bit. Just get that down like 4 yards per carry kind of runner, kind of just have that so you can have some more of a methodical game involved in your offense. Obviously, they are a great deep ball team, and they should stick as a deep ball team, but to a certain degree that they need to incorporate some different elements. Now, with losing Michael Floyd, I doubt that they're going to resign him. I really doubt that. And you should get a good upgrade there. I think Michael Floyd for the Arizona Cardinals really, really just didn't perform to the expectations they wanted him to. So there are some good wide receivers in this draft that they could get, and I think that's something they can really look at. Now, when it comes to their O line, they definitely have one of the better left guards in the league, or probably like a top five left guard in Mike Upati. He's great, he's fantastic, but I would definitely look at depth of that O line position because I think that they should add a center there, and I think that could be something that they could do. Also, some left tackle, some depth there, build up depth. That's something I really think that they should go after. Now, when it comes to other side of the defense, I definitely think a second corner would be a very good. With Patrick Peterson and Tyrann Mathieu, have a great secondary already, but at the same time, though, build some depth up there just to get that, just to make that more because this season it just wasn't enough. Partially, mostly of that is strategy being kind of predictable, but those are some things about the Cardinals. Even though it's mostly on Bruce Arians, I still think that there's some important free agency moves, trades, and drafts that they need to do.